got to make a whole shit ton of cap space for next year. Um, we got a whole bunch of people that we're going to have to sign. Watch this. Chubb. Let me do contracts. Whoa. Bradley Chubb. What the fuck? Contracts. Next year he's 26 and or he's almost 27 million. Okay. Um, let's just see if anyone's fucking interested. Nope. 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 They're interested. Easy enough. There goes Bradley Chubb. I just got a second round pick. Um, Alright, so I can't trade anyone there. Can't trade anyone there. This is his last year. 25, so I should be able to resign him because I can only sign people 25 over. All. Sealer, Mostert. Alright. Alright, let's go and get this all taken care of. Alright, there's that. And a truster, depth chart. So I was able to snag a second round pick for Mr. Chubb. Alright, we're gonna go ahead. Uh-oh, where'd he go? Oh yeah. Whoops. I forgot that he was out. You're gonna, so I'm gonna go ahead and put Waddle there, and then Waddle goes there. As a comma. Gink. Uh oh, you alright? Gink was still gonna be there. Gink's gonna have to be there. Mm-mm. Why are you, get out of his fucking room? Alright, let me go back and get this all taken care of. Sealer, Hagen, Zimmer. Okay, that's perfect. Okay. Let's get two. God. Let's put Kelvin Joseph there. Okay. So Kohu Nickerson out. Hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. Jackson are pretty much going to be the backups from this point going forward. I'll move him here. Move him there. Okay. And we'll put Leatherwood there. Uh, Get Julian Hill out there. Let's see what he can do. Okay. Okay, here we go. I've got a roster. Just line up. Make sure everything's good here. Yep. 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 All right. Here we go. Get so. Shit, Jesus Christ. All right. It's okay. Weekly strategy. Let me see what we got here. So they pound a little bit more. Inside zone, power, screen. So they do throw the ball a lot. Alright, we'll keep that. Blitz. I'm throwing it short because we don't have Tyreek, but I don't know. We might be able to go over the top. We're not going to force 3 turnovers. Hold on. Hold on. Let me go and do my coaching stuff because I should be able to get 2 of them. Franchise staff. Let's just see. It's 20, so I can't even get that one. Okay. Alright. So, I gotta select game day. I don't think I'm gonna score that one. Mm. We ain't winning by 17. Uh, that's all or nothing. Let's hit that one. We should be able to hit that one. Passing yards. Alright. So pretty much we're gonna have to. Jesus Christ. We're going to. Shit. Very nice. He did? Draw what? God. Okay. Well, no, nobody knows what he looks like. Well, he can look like whatever you want him to look like. Okay. Well, we got some upgrades. We got some upgrades. Speed. There. Peli. Alright, there we go. There we go. I don't know if you guys could hear me the entire time, but here we are. Alright. Oh, we just gave you no egg begin Nicky. Rundown more. No. Okay. So we are home. Let's do some uniforms. Oh, we going color rush. I don't like that. Yep. Hey, don't do that. Oh, wow.
Today, from Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida,
No.
it's Week 6 of the NFL on EA Sports.
We want to make sure everything's where it should be. Tell you exactly whether it is or is not. Yep, good.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. So here are the Panthers set to take over for the first time. And Charles will get a look at the much-heralded rookie Bryce Young, the first overall pick from April's draft.
I love just about everything about him. Love his game, love his makeup, love his moxie. One of my favorite words. This guy's a competitor. Gritty, tough, you name it, he's got it. But he did throw an interception in last week's game. That contributed to a loss. And despite the fact he threw 3 touchdown passes, he's going to be out there redoubling his efforts and trying to play better.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here, up to the 34. This defense for the Dolphins, they were very strong.
Set what and stack. Yeah, on the bookshelf, yeah.
The win
Last week over the Giants.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
Robinson with another carry. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. You talk about this Miami defense. This unit coming into this one ranked number 20 against the pass in the NFL.
And when you're getting ready to face the #1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
Robinson will try to pick it up. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Faced with their first third down conversion opportunity and able to punch it through and pick it up on the ground.
And to me, doing it on the ground sends a different type of a message than throwing the football. And, you know, let's face it, we've done a lot of games together. How often have we seen third down turn into an automatic passing down no matter what the yardage?
Yeah, and last thing you want, that opening drive to go 3 and out. You got everything scripted, lined up. Let's get some points on the board. They're able to avoid that 3 and out. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, Carolina. James Robinson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are on the board first here this afternoon. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. 5 plays there on that drive. And the finishing touch was that nice long run into the end zone. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. A big pickup of 38. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now the rookie 3rd-round pick, it's Devon Achane. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. And here, Charles, is a look at the inactive, some of the guys that are out today due to injury.
Yeah, and this is where the preseason work comes into play for some of those backups. It's not just them getting some experience on the field, but preparing each week in practice as if they were going to play. And when you have guys like that on your team, you've got a chance for success when the injury bug hits.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Looking to pass. Tua. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Tua going to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Give up the middle to Achane. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Achane was one of the big backfield home run hitters in the 2023 draft. One of the fastest players in the class. Miami excitedly drawing up plays like that for him from the moment they sent that pick in.
They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. Touchdown! Devon Achane. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
Yeah, I'll get you a letter.
Well, we know he has decent hands out of the backfield. That's the first time, Charles, they've targeted him in the passing game, and it pays dividends.
And I love the design, too, because they kept him in the backfield, made the defense think run first, before they swung him out of there, and you're right. With his hands, they might want to throw it to him just a little bit more.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. The partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. You talk about this Miami defense. In that win last week over the Giants, they were very good.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. Part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 41. Here is Young. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. The numbers for Thielen in that game last week: 5 catches, 81 yards, and a touchdown.
And I get the feeling that he loves this matchup. I mean, the unit he's going against is in the bottom half of the league against the pass. He had to have circled this one on the schedule and said to himself, this should be a big game.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And this time, not quite to the...
Damn it, I'll be right back.
at the 31-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
They'll run this one right with Robinson. And room there to work it inside the 25. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. 7-7, our score after 1. Here's 2nd and 3. 2nd down and a run by Robinson. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. 75 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now Young. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Jalen Phillips, the former first-rounder, getting in there for the sack.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. Young will set to throw. This is caught. Touchdown, Panthers. DJ Chark, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And it's DJ Chark who finishes it off with a touchdown reception. Braxton Berrios selected to bring it out. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive. So we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always... that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
Nobody had more speed on offense last season than Miami, and Waddle might be the fastest player on that unit. Led the NFL with over 18 yards per catch and was in the top 10 in yards despite playing with an all-pro in Tyreek Hill.
On first down, Tagovailoa. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Following the interception, Young. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down.
Oh, that's a nice job of clearing space in the middle of the field for your tight end. He's going to start behind the line and run an angle route, hoping to kind of get lost in the middle of the field. And this is put right on him, and he's able to pick up.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jalen Phillips able to record his 5th sack of the season. I think a lot of time when we see a sack, you say, well, you blame it on the offensive line, the quarterback. But here, maybe you just tip your hat to the defender. What a play.
Yeah, and I think sometimes they just get a sense of the play before the ball's even snapped. Kind of like a sprinter anticipating the gun in a race. They're off, and guess what? The quarterback's down.
A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. Third down and 1. Young now. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown! Hayden Hurst. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers go up by 2 touchdowns. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it's now 21-7. So that drive, 4 plays. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown. Berrios going to bring this out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Dolphins ready to take over on offense. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Now Tua. They set up the screen to A-Chain. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. He dumps it off to A-Chain. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Tua now on 1st down. Got a man, it's Berrios complete. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa, eluding the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 10. Here's Tua. Over the middle and complete to Waddle. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. The Dolphins moving with a sense of urgency here. They'll run for it with A-Chain. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Devon A-Chain. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins have got it back to within a score. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The possession of the football goes over to Carolina. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Now a second down throw for Young. Adam Thielen, back-to-back catches. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Young. Now they go screen. It's complete. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Young sliding out of the pocket. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down.
While you admire anyone trying to pick up an additional couple of yards, they're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have to stay in the game and stay on the field.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Here's 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Young. Nifty move. And he's stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So Young will head to the sideline, and on is Pinheiro for the Panther field goal. From the right hash, this from 53. This is up and good from Pinheiro. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
Buy games.
The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. Berrios now from his end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Jalen Waddle running out, and that means that the Dolphins ready for another drive on offense. Where he stands right now, as you see, already over 1,000. You have to think 2,000 is a real possibility. Long way to go in the season, but what he's done so far, spectacular.
It is, and you know what he's also hoping for? He's going to play a lot of man coverage from here on out, because one of the best ways to slow down production is to go to zone and double, triple team, put a number of people in the area that you expect him to run into. But man to man, every receiver believes he's going to win that battle. And you know what they all do? They all keep kind of a book, you know, on what the defenders do, what their moves are, their best things. And he wants to be able to refer to that book and beat one guy at a time.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. And Xavier Woods with a pick. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
2nd and 5. To throw, Young. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's not locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
So Young will head to the sideline, and on is Pinheiro for the Panther field goal. The kick by Pinheiro is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes.
And got his man complete. Down to the 10 and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A great play there. 77 yards. And the Dolphins are back within a score. Sanders on for the extra point. And the lead will shrink to 6. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One-play drive and into the end zone for 6. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. So here are the Panthers set to take over. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. They start on the ground with Robinson here. And shutting him off, now open field. Inside the 20. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. James Robinson with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So they go with the pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts, passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
Miami set to take over. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. 1 play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
2 and now on first down. That's to Waddle on the quick slant. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Tua sets up to pass it. Over the middle, he gets it to Barrios. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On second down, a run by H.A. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
Ready? Yeah.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. Escaping the pressure right. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked up by Von Bell. And
Let's go ahead and super sim this one.
Panthers
Because I
are going
can't
to
fucking
have the
stop.
football here at their own 18-yard line.
We're just going to go ahead and super sim this one. Oh. Super subbing because I can't fucking play defense tonight.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Flushed out right. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down. H.A. now up the middle. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. So, Charles, you look at this offense, what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0, then lost 5 of 6 and went out in the first round. But I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for a ball club.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Now a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Just because you've got the lead in the fourth, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a first down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
Fourth down, 4th quarter. Here's Tua being chased out left. That is caught, and he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion. On the handoff, it's A-Chain. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. 50 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They face a 2nd down, but they are in field goal range. Now Tua. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going down the ball. They've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
Now 1st and goal. Here's Tua, and they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year and 4th overall. And the Dolphins have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that will make this a 4-point game. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. So now Young and the Panthers down by 4, 1:08 to go. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Young's throw complete to his receiver, Thielen. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. 2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Young. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. Room here to run. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
A little bit.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they've got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball is so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. 9-yard line, 2nd and 6. Tagovailoa looking to throw it. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Hill. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. So a big one coming now for Jason Sanders. This will get the lead up to 7. And the kick is good.
Oh, nice.
So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over.
Yeah.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
Hey, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for Miami, they remain as hot as anyone at 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Philadelphia Eagles. Meanwhile, for Carolina, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2-4.
I want to go take a shower. Yeah. against. 27. Okay, that actually helps a lot. Julian Hill. Speed, 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 speed. Okay. In my room. Okay. Okay. So sorry for playing like dog shit. Alright, so I didn't even see that. Oh wait, oh shit, I totally forgot about all of this. Oh wow. Totally forgot about that. Oh god. Oh, they're going to kick my ass. Cater code. Okay. Speed, speed. Okay. Alright, so that's where I'm. Oh, 9 tackles, 2 sacks. Good job, Jalen. That's the guy that I use her, but I didn't do good. Alright, that's where I'm going to end it right now. I'll be back here in a little bit. Like, follow, comment, share. Bye.